football. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, a good one in store here between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tennessee Titans. Here on the Rams sideline, head coach Sean McVay. His side not able to get it done in their home opener, hoping for some better luck on the road here. On the opposing sideline, that's Brian Callahan, coach of the Titans. These guys also on the losing end of their opener, so we're going to see who's able to avoid that 0-2 start here. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Shoots one defender. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day, you get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Sebastian Joseph Day on the stop. A loss of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Stafford from the gun. That's caught by Williams. And on third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Rams going to punt on fourth down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He's got this at the 27, and he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Titans readying for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the number 1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to buy both.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, it's Ward. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down! And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Amani Hooker with the tackle.
Amani Hooker up for the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Man in motion here. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. Catch made right side by Nakua. This is not going to help their cause. They had a third down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
A gain of 7.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Ward. And this one too far in front of him, it's incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now they face second down.
2nd and 10.
They give to Pollard from the gun. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. Johnny Hecker on that a punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Completes. It's Atwell. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A gain of 7 brings up
Off the play fake, it's Stafford.
34-yard line.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets on. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge, well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 36-yard line.
2nd and 6 now. Setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he's brought down at the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Another punt brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Out come the Rams on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He lofts it deep left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So now here comes the Titans on offense. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and we're on the sidelines and in the huddle. Gotta find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm. You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Ward's going to throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here's Ward. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
The Rams headed out to the field now. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a 1st down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. They send Nakua in motion left. Stafford now on 1st down. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Up the gun they go with Williams. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Roger McCreary on the stop.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing off the play fake here. This one to Williams out left side. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st down, Rams.
Stafford back to throw. Nakua here. He's got it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Dumps this one down here for Williams. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Titans' 10-yard
Now
line.
Stafford again. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
Stafford. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And it's 4th down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
A 26-yard attempt.
Carney's kick is good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Makes the score
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. Escapes a defender. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
And the Titans' 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll call his own number. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now looking to throw with Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. They're not getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Picked up at the 38. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And they certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. And boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ward off the play fake. He's got a man left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Takes out a one-stop. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Working way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Rams set to go on offense once more. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
Formation for the Rams.
He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Looking to Pollard on the option. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Stop made by Braden Fisk. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 44-yard line.
Again, a run with Pollard. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. He brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Brings it in at the 12. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now Stafford to throw. It's complete to Higbee. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. 3rd and just 2 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Stafford from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Ethan Evans on that a punt. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Looking slant route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Titans to the line now, 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Again on 2nd to Pollard. Still finding room past the 45. Hits the 20. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take the lead right away in half number 2. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Return starts at the 9. Juke the defender. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Out come the Rams on offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stafford now. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the handoff, this is Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kyron Williams, the ball carrier. Roger McCreary on the stop. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Rams.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Stafford. And the Titans rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
6 yards.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Devontae Adams, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He throws a bullet deep to the... That's caught at the 25. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
36 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Stafford now on 1st down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
It's the 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw, Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Connects with Adams again. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Going forward, it's Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, we call that play in the huddle as a quarterback. You break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And this one doesn't go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Carney's kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Ward. Lockett isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
They're on the counter to Pollard. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's good for the Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
He was brought down by Jared Bird.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down
It's
now.
a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard
On the gun, it's Ward. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now, Stafford. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up. That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up third and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Let's see what he can do on the return. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. That's complete. Naku on the left side. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Stafford back to throw. Gets the feet in. That's a catch. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. The Rams are set to punt.
It's now 4th down.
He fields it cleanly. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw here for Ward. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now, though.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard.
They give to Pollard from the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
As a result, it's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swooning.
It's money en route. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Jukes one defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Rams set to go on offense once more. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Stafford. this down to the 44 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First down, Rams.
Stafford from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
4 yards on the pickup.
Going Williams on the counter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Xavier Woods on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. First down, Rams.
Now run here with Blake Corum. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. 7 yards there. That brings up second down.
Brings up second down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Xavier Woods on the tackle. A gain of 7.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, by that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 14.
Stafford now. And the Titans rush brings him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively. I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap down to Ward. They did it! He made the interception! Cameron Curl has it!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Adams put in motion right. That one's complete right side. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Defense showing blitz, Stafford. And the Titans rush brings him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Third and long now for Stafford. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
It's third down and 8 yards to go.
Here's Stafford. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They get to a wide run, and he loses the football. Unfortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed, and you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Caught by his back here, it's Pollard. And the game only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Looking to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
It's now
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
For the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. On first down, here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down.
And a Rams first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
That's complete right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Rams up by just a couple of points. Second down now, 7 to go. Straight ahead with Williams. No No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Third down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 13-yard
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. So they're left with 4th down here. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Searches from the pocket. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
That's good for a Tennessee touchdown.
They look to throw it. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop that clock. So they could still win it with a field goal or a touchdown, Brock. It's going to be 2nd down. Back to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. Finds a man, right side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd.
Brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
Here he is to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
To throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
got to have this on 4th down. He's got it. Did he get the feet in on 4th down? Did he get it? No, they're saying he didn't get both feet in. Incomplete on 4th down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So this winds up a win for the Titans. And they got the field goal when it mattered most. And that kicked the difference in the game and what lets them leave here with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.